Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and this is going to be a brief little review for episode 7 of Green Lantern, the animated series entitled Reckoning. And before we actually get to the episode, let me just remind you that I'm basically stuck having to catch these episodes when they're uploaded to YouTube, and usually they are taken down much quicker than I can get to them, so I've actually had to miss a few. But I was fortunate enough to catch this one. And going out of the gate with it, what I really love is that this was another Red Lantern-centric episode. It's about damn time. I'm somebody who was following the Red Lantern's, New 52 comic as long as I could get my hands on it. And so I really grew attached to the characters, Atrocitus, Bleez, Zox, et al. And so I really loved that this was all Red Lantern stuff in this episode. And starting us off, we basically have the Intrepid crew. I guess they were following an energy signature through space. It leads them to a Red Lantern Corps vessel that basically kind of looks like a city on top of an asteroid, like something out of Doctor Who. And because Razor has been a point of contention all along with Kilowog, and in spite of the sort of, connection he's building with Aya, the sentient AI in the ship, he basically decides with the Red Lantern Corps, so within arm's reach again, he wants to go home. He takes off. And his motivations are really called into question because he sabotages the ship, but he doesn't kill anyone. So basically it's left to Hal and Kilowog fearing that he's going after Atrocitus. And this ends up being true. He sees Atrocitus, the leader of the Red Lantern Corps, as the focal point of all of his hardships and losses, and he just wants to kill him. He wants to take vengeance out on him. And this ends up with Razor getting captured. So it's quite beneficial that, Hal is the type of guy he is, that basically they decide to go in after him. They have to sneak in, and there's this cool little point where, basically Hal is dressed up as a Red Lantern guard, and Kilowog can't fit into one of the guard outfits. And they find this little church, and he's asking about the stained glass window, which is of Atrocitus. And this is where Hal actually hears the other side of the story, the side the Guardians don't tell, which is basically they created a army of robots. I think they're called manhunters, and they wiped out worlds because there was something wrong with them. And one of those worlds ended up being Atrocitus's. Now, they don't delve too deeply into the whole entire explanation, but I like that they're playing on that theme, something straight out of the comics. And so, of course, they have to fake, Kilowog being captured, sort of a la Star Wars with Chewbacca and the Dex-Starr. And so, yeah, basically, with Zox wanting to behead Razor, they have this whole plan to get him out of there. But of course, Aya is on a secret mission to gather as much intel as she can from the Red Lantern Corps mainframe, and this ends up with Atrocitus capturing her, almost destroying her, and so Razor is brought to the edge. Is he going to take out Atrocitus once and for all, or is he going to save her and run? And I'm not going to spoil how that all plays out, but suffice to say, we're left with the impending threat of a multitude of warships on the Red Lantern Corps side by the end of the episode, and I just loved it. And I also loved in the blink and you'll miss it sort of cameo, seeing Bleez. More of her in this show, please. But yeah, major thumbs up for me on this episode. I really enjoyed it, and that's pretty much all I have to say on it. So I'll catch you all later. Peace.